Hey guys, Brunel Sabrin here. Welcome back for another edition of Field Talk Fridays, where we answer your agronomy related questions. This week's question, producer is wondering, are there any new pests to the Red River Valley that they should be concerned with or that it's still showing up? At risk of sounding like a broken record, I mean, if you're a customer of ours, we've been beating this message for years and years and years and years. If you're attending producer-focused meetings in the winter, you've probably been barraged with information on this as well, but we're still finding farmers every year that have no idea about these problems that are quickly becoming a real issue. And I think to answer this question, herbicide-resistant weeds is one of the biggest things that change the way we farm and the way we do things. I'm going to talk specifically about two, one being tall water hemp and the other being kochia. So the tall water hemp, the last 3-4 years now, has really taken a foothold. It's spreading like wildfire throughout the Red River Valley. Kochia is also becoming more and more of a problem because 99% of it probably has a resistance to glyphosate, but we're also seeing resistances develop south of the border to a multitude or a number of other herbicide groups. We are going to be on a constant lookout for these two problem weeds. Palmer amaranth is another one that has been identified just south of the border that we're fully expecting will be moving north. So these are three weeds that if you've been to meetings over the last 2, 3, 4 years, well, we've been talking about them for 10, 15 years. But now they're here and now we have to deal with it. We're still coming across growers that are blissfully ignoring it, pretending it's not there, or they just figure it's something that they'll deal with when they know they have a problem. Trouble is, by the time that happens, it's already too late to do a lot about it. We need to identify this weed early when it's only a few plants in a field, small patches that we can manage. Once it's taken a foothold on the field, it's very tough to get rid of, and we need communication. We need everybody in the game watching out for this, whether from the retailers to the agronomists to the farmers to your neighbors to the RMs, etc., etc., etc. This is a weed that looks like it came in on floodwaters, but it's spread by equipment, it's spread by waterfall, it's spread by water. It's starting to get to the point where it's everywhere, and it significantly will change the way we farm. It'll hurt the most in the pocketbook because it's going to take multiple groups of actions, repeated passes throughout the year to keep this weed at bay. You know, it germinates in multiple flushes throughout the year. It's just a tough contender. There's a reason that it's spreading like wildfire, is because it's very hard to control it once you have it. Other than that, another one that's been top of mind, especially this past year, is verticillium stripe in canola. It is a disease that, well, for the most part, has been around the Red River Valley here for the better part of 3-4 years, but I've been hearing producers say they've been dealing with it for almost 10 years. It's rapidly spreading. It's very much weather dependent on the severity. We saw it in 2022, didn't really see it in 2023, but it was back last year with a vengeance. And from what I've been hearing, talking to other agronomists and farmers, it's all over the province. All the way up the Dauphin, Swan River, they're seeing this disease take foothold. Now, I mentioned it's weather resistant. There's nothing that we can spray. There's a lot that we need to learn about this disease, why we're seeing more of it. Does it have something to do with the fact that we're doing more straight cut canola versus swathing canola? It seems to go hand in hand with blackleg. Is there a connection there where one helps the other one take a foothold, or is it just something that they both like the same environmental conditions and it's a coincidence that they happen to show up together? We're not sure, but Manitoba canola growers and the canola councils have a lot of initiatives out to try to get a better understanding of this disease. The biggest management factor right now to a lot of blackleg as well is choosing varieties that have some level of resistance, as well as the number of years that you have canola in rotation. They're recommending 3, 4, 5 years between canola crops. Out here in the Red River Valley, where we grow a multitude of crops, it's a little bit easier, but there are other areas that have much higher levels of canola in their rotation. But that's not the only thing. So these are all diseases that I think we need to take care of. Aside from that, there are some new diseases that are starting to show up in corn and soybeans, because now that we have more established rotation of corn and soybeans in the River Valley, our honeymoon season is coming to an end where some of these things are just starting to take a foothold. We're not really seeing anything that's economical in terms of clubroot or even soybean cyst nematode that they see down south, just to the south of us in North Dakota, Minnesota. We have identified these things in tests, but we haven't seen them at economical levels yet. So these are just a few top of mind things that we need to be concerned with as producers and ag industry in general in the Red River Valley. So if you enjoy this content, chances are you know other people that would enjoy it. So please share. It goes a long way in promoting our channel and our video and helps make what we do worth it. So thanks again. If you're interested, please like and subscribe. Check out the rest of our socials. If there's something that you think we can help you with on your farm, please reach out. We're always looking for more business and more producers that we can help. So thanks again. We'll catch you in the next video.